Namaskaram. I'm Maayu. This just now Dashara got over. They say Dashara is celebration of victory of good over evil. This is something I feel is the victory of truth. Satyameva Jayate. Truth is not something that I see as speaking the facts or distorting the facts. Truth is on a much deeper level for us. As in, the truth is that what is throbbing within me, what is throbbing within me is what is throbbing within every human being. My truth is that the way I see myself is the way I see every human being I come across. My truth is that I cannot identify myself with just one or two people as my blood and flesh. My truth is that everybody I see is my flesh and blood. This is a victory of that. This is a victory of the fact that a human being cannot be contained by the strictures of the larger society. So, this is a victory of that Satyameva Jayati. I'd like to thank the Supreme Court of India for reinforcing our trust in the Constitution. Like few allegations from various sides has been that we've been influenced. I'd like to say that I'm a person who's only influenced by what is within me. I don't, right from the beginning of my journey in Isha, I just came, participated in the programs, and went back. I've not interacted with anybody. It was not until 7 years after I did the first program that I knew that there's something called monkhood, which I could also take. That was, I was such an introvert and a taciturn person. Only after I came to know about it, I came to know that this is the way I'm already living, and this is the natural course for me. The only influence in me is what is happening within me. Like for whatever Isha Yoga programs I've been through, my roommate introduced me to the program. She's married and settled in Ireland with a daughter. For the subsequent programs, like thousands of people have participated, but we are just 200 people here. Each one of us, what touched us is different because it's not what somebody says. It's about what is true within and what has worked within me. That is what brings us to Isha. The only common thread is the truth of life, and that is what brings us as a community together. When I speak about the community of Isha, through these difficult times, they've been a huge support to me and to us. Like they knew exactly when to leave me alone, when to support me or assist me. And just that we are amidst people that who are seeking truth. We are with people who are seeking truth and for a larger purpose. The larger purpose being bringing peace and well-being to the community and to take this to people who are really in need. Like whatever problems human beings face, the only solution is seeing the truth of life. But people don't know where the solution lies. So, as a community, it is important for us that people perceive us the way we are and not believe falsehoods spoken about us, because only then they can make use of what we have to offer. In a desert, we are a well of the elixir of life. If we can't reach this out to thirsty people, then what is the use? So that is the only thing. And the community has been of great support, both the handful of 215 odd monks who are here and the larger community, the married people and the staffs and sevadars. They've all been a huge support to us. And I'd like to state that this is the safest place for women because we come from a deeper experience. Here we are full of people who don't even look whether you are a man or a woman. So what safer place can be here on the planet? I don't know. Especially when I was going through this media trial and everything since 2016. There were times when I felt that, because of some misunderstanding, we are being projected so badly as an organization. I could have as well begged on the streets for these few years and, not burden the organization. But the only thing stopping me was I'm a woman and I need safety, and there's no safer place for a woman that there's no safer place for a woman than this place. So even those who speak ill of us, we have to include them because they are in much more need of this than the others who tasted something of the truth. This is not women's empowerment because this is empowerment of the human spirit where you don't even care or bother whether you're a man or a woman. Thanks for being with us. Please visit the Isha Yoga Center to see what you have for yourself and how to make use of this place for growing in whatever you're seeking in your life.
So, in the past 8 years, since 2016, there was media scrutiny and invasion, which was really distressing. On and off, they were asking whether really out of your own will, and today in media, it's just blown up that our personal details is all over. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. I would request some right to privacy and freedom in which I live my life. So I wish that my privacy is respected and people understand from what need we are coming from, and rather than making much more things respect our privacy and way of life, because this is not like we have come here all of a sudden and then we became monks here. It's taken years of work for people who are staying here and for us to really see whether you like this path or you like to get married. There are plenty of options, and only after that we are given this. So I think the right of privacy and respect would be much appreciated in the longer run.
About our timeline of our journey, due to circumstances, we were forced to come into the limelight in 2016, and there's still some misunderstanding that that's when we became monks. No, 2009 was the time we became full-time volunteers, and 2011 was when we became brahmacharis. From 2009 to 2016, where we were in very good terms, and after 2016, we went through a media trial, which unfortunately has been continuing till now, and now it has come to a full stop. It is a relief that we can pursue the path we've come here for in peace and with the privacy that we wish for.
Also, I would like to add that being a woman in spiritual path, as Ma said, it doesn't matter whether you're a woman or a man or any living being in the ashram. It's such a wonderful opportunity to be here and do whatever is needed as an offering. Whether it's a child or an old person, it doesn't matter. Spiritual path is always beautiful. It doesn't matter whether you're married or you're a child, you're a grown-up person. It's beautiful if you experience it from here or wherever. But if you get an opportunity, please don't miss.
A few things about the way this yoga is, like I did my first program in 2005. So in these 19 years of yoga, there's no milestones as such, like even a moment of solitude could be a very profound experience and a life transforming moment here. But a few things that people could relate to, like I come from an engineering background. I've come from an engineering background, but what I'm doing here is language activity. I do mostly simultaneous translation, and simultaneous translation is something that needs your body and mind to be alert all the time. So that kind of language processing skill definitely wouldn't have been possible for me without the yoga that I'm doing. And people skill, as I've told already, I was an introvert and very taciturn. But because here I'm still an introvert and taciturn, but what I was speaking within my head, I'm speaking out now, because for me, everybody is me. And just thoughts and emotions could be different, but then I just speak the way I speak to myself to people. So I could relate to people in a much better way, and it has expanded my horizons and life in a way I couldn't have imagined possible. I don't know if you look through my interviews, Sadhguru's name is one thing I don't take at all, because for various reasons he's become the target of attack of so many people, because his very existence and his wisdom is a threat to ignorant people who've invested a lot in their ignorance, though his intention is reaching out even to them and offering well being to them. It is unfortunate that this is the situation, but then, whatever growth I've seen within me as a human being, whatever I've been able to contribute to the larger society, and the meaning of life that I didn't even know I was seeking for, and anything profound that's happened within me, it's only because of Sadhguru. And in spite of so much backlash that the organization had to face when we were going through this ordeal, the only thing he's told was, whatever the girls wish, they should be able to lead that way of life. Never once has he told that, you know, not to us or to anybody, that this is the path you should choose. That way, without Sadhguru, I don't know. Thanking Sadhguru would be impossible.